This is your Diamond Insight for tonight of the Chief Justice's quest for a trusted judiciary. We are not trying to rubbish the works of other Chief Justices before Dr. Mumba Malila and their support staff, but many would agree that urgent steps are demanded in coming up with a trusted justice system. Therefore, Chief Justice Dr. Mumba Malila should go beyond the word and start implementing his desires. Dr. Malila's powers are vested in Articles 136 Clause 1 of our Constitution, which states, and we quote, that there shall be a Chief Justice who will be the head of the judiciary, and in Clause 2, the Chief Justice shall be responsible for the administration of the judiciary, ensure that a judge and judicial officers perform their judicial functions with dignity, propriety, and integrity. Equally, to establish procedures to ensure that a judge and judicial officer independently exercise judicial authority in accordance with the law, and further ensure that a judge and judicial officers perform their judicial functions without fear, favor, or bias, and make rules and give directions necessary for the efficient and effective administration of the judiciary. End of quote. For now, we can safely say that Dr. Malila's decision to place resident judges in provinces is indeed a welcome move. The lack of resident judges in Solwezi of Northwestern Province, Mongo in Western Province, Chipata in the East, and Kasama in the North, and Mansa in Luapula had diverse implications. The lack of these High Court judges meant delayed justice. While on one hand it was expensive for the judiciary to be having programmed session in the provincial centres, it was also a challenge on the part of litigants and defendants to keep track of when a judge would arrive for their sittings and indeed were denied of justice. A word of caution, however, is that judges should not be a lone wolf. Support staff are needed for timely hearing of cases and disposal. This entails proper funding from the executive to oil operations towards an autonomous judiciary. The act of the judiciary begging for alms for salaries and operations from the executive does not point to a justice system heading towards the independence of one of the three arms of government. But this is not all as regards the modernization of the judiciary. At the moment, it is not easy to know the cases at the judiciary in order of the court of jurisdiction. It is important to know the cases in the Supreme Court and the kind of cases admitted, just like it is essential the jurisdiction of the Constitutional Court. How many Zambians, we ask, are familiar with the operations of the High Court and the Court of Appeals? The judiciary will be doing itself good public relations to unmask the subordinate courts, small claims courts, and the local court system. There is need for the Chief Justice to ensure the cause lists of various courts are updated in this world of digital technology. Why should we have a judiciary which is closed up when public interest cases can be broadcast via radio and television? As stated, we applaud Chief Justice Mumba Malila's efforts to modernize the judiciary and win the trust of the people, but desire is the only first step which demands deeds.